live stream now. So I'm live. Alright, I'm live now, nigga. Let me see here. Got a thing I can sign in here. Okay, y'all. So, hey, this is my first live here on the live stream in this bad boy. So, I'm trying to get everything all figured out here. Let's see here. Okay. So now, the thing is, I don't know on this Joker how to bring somebody up. But I guess if they was in the chat, you could click on them and bring them on. You know what I'm saying? You anywhere in their computer, it's telling me I got one viewer. Yo, what you say, Nelly?
Say you live streaming?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. I got one viewer on this Joker. Okay, now today's views, today's show gonna be like about are you her stallion? Are you her stability? Let's see here. Trump or Harris, and also let me look at my notes. I got notes right here. Dating is harder for women. Is gender equality real? Are you her stability? Are you a stallion? Kamala or Trump? Okay, so first we're gonna start talking about like is dating harder for women or more harder than it is for men. And the thing of it is in my personal opinion, kind of yeah. Now I'm gonna get off this bad boy because I'm gonna try to. All right, then. I see you on the thing, but my personal opinion is yeah. Women have to deal directly with how their looks are. You know, they have to deal directly with how their looks are. um, you can women can adjust their um looks and like guys can adjust their money. You know what I'm saying? And you know, that's the thing that I'm saying about it. um, since they can't do that, it puts them in a different position than what guys are in. So see, for women, I think that dating is harder than it is for guys. Simple fact is that it's just simple off of this. Like I said a minute ago, they can't adjust their status with money or with you know accolades like guys can. Guys can say I'm a lawyer, a doctor, this and that. It resonates different with women. As far as when guys said to when women say it to guys. So it doesn't really matter when they say it to us. That's why it kind of makes dating harder for them. A guy can adjust his, I guess SMV or sexual market value to a woman quite easily by just telling her about this. Hey, Cameron, keep it down in there. So that's why I say it's harder for women. Guys have it a little bit easier, and if y'all want to just drop the comments and stuff, let me know what y'all thinking about that. Because I say guys got it easier for the fact of you can adjust your looks to a woman. When I say looks, it's not really looks. It's not your physical looks. I mean, like you can adjust your status level to women kind of with money. Because if you adjust your status level, then you automatically adjust how they look at you. But with women, it's different. They can't adjust their status level with money. They can only mm, adjust their status level with their looks, and their looks is based on the person that's looking at them right then. You know, so it's kind of a different thing. It goes back and forth with stuff like this, and it's like hey, who really has it harder? A lot of times they get a lot of comments and questions and stuff on the channel, and that's what people are asking. But shoot, I mean it is what it is. So you have to kind of look at it that way. So do they have it easier or do they have it harder? I mean, like for me, it's kind of pretty much harder. You know what I'm saying? So some people might not think that. Some people might do think that. But I'm here to ask y'all today what y'all really think about that one. The homie hit me up. Let me see. You already in? I'll drop the link for you. I'm supposed to have a guest tonight, y'all. So I'm trying to bringing them up here in a minute. If you go ahead and put this thing in the chat so I can go ahead and send them what's up. Let me see if I got homeboy in there. Okay. So okay, now let me go ahead and hit the things I was reading earlier about how to get you in here. So when I get you up here, we can get the conversation on started. Y'all bear with me if anybody else come in. Let me see here. We get here and get this conversation started. Oh, Tommy Doyle, what's up, Haddonfield? I see you out there, boy. You know what I'm saying? It's my first live, man. I'm trying to get my other homie up here. We finna have a good conversation in here tonight. You know what I'm saying? And drop comments and let us know what you're thinking. All right, hold on here. Let me see here. Let's see. You gotta hit that. Go to the collab. Add that. All right. Okay. So here we go. Here, I think I got this about right. Let me Hit it again. Yeah, got the copy on there. Click that off. Then I gotta hit the let me see here. Y'all, this stuff ain't easy as people say it is. You know, you got a lot of thinking to do in here. So, but we gonna get there. We definitely gonna get there. All right, y'all. Here come the link. The link coming up. So, y'all let me know what's going on with the link, and if you can get in or not. I'm gonna see what y'all hit it. What it tell me. So, hey, we talking here tonight about is dating harder for women, and I'm gonna tell y'all all honestly. I do think that it is, but it's that way in a certain amount of ways. Um, Women can't adjust their SMV, if you want to call it, sexual market value, the way that guys can. Okay, we could do that. We can kind of join it, you know what I'm saying, with our money thing or with our, how we're doing in life and status and stuff like that. Because a lot of women get mad at me when I say this kind of stuff, but it is what it is. Um, you know, you as a guy, as long as a guy has money and has his stuff kind of in order, he kind of almost really have pretty much as many women, you know what I'm saying, as he wants. So it's like that, and women don't like that. But I mean, it just is like that. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing we can really do about it. It's not like it's something that we really want to be that way. It's not that we want it to be that way. It's just that it is that way. You know, we don't try to force that. Really, it's more based on their rules than it is ours. So it's not about what we want to do. Hold on here. Let me see what's going on with that thing. It's nearly hit me now. It's really not about what we want to do. It's about yeah. I'm looking for that now. It said that thing. Okay, I see it now. Now I'm finna show you on the stream. You, you should be there now. You there, Nelly? Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second, cause I can see you. It says showing you in the stream now. Oh, it said we both could be showing there. Now, Nelly, I can't hear you. Huh? Let me see here. Can you see yourself on the screen? 'Cause I can see you pulled up here. Trying to get this old bad boy just figured out not there. Uh. Now it said once you hit the collab button. Click that video and click on stream. Hold on 1 second. Let me look right here. Let me see. I got you turned up on the thing. Yeah, I can see you talking, but I can't hear you at all. Hold on one second. Maybe if I turn off. Well, hold on. Let me turn this other shit up.
How about now?
I can hear you now, Nelly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it echo?
Nope. No echo.
All right.
So you showing on this bad boy? You should be up there. I can see you. I told the stream.
All
So
right. Yeah. I hear some weird feedback on my end, but it just might be some shit going on over here.
yeah, I don't really hear anything on this end. Maybe if anybody else hears
It's
anything,
just
y'all let us know in the comments if y'all
yeah.
hear
That's all.
anything. So, Nelly, hey, dating harder for women. What you think about that?
Um. Yes and no.
Okay.
And by that I mean it's easier for women to get dates. A woman can be a five and have a date every week, and a
Mm-hmm.
man that's a five gotta hustle for dates. So it's easier to get dates, but since women have these long ass checklists, it makes it harder for them to date somebody they want or they feel they qualify. Like soon as you said 6'5", you just eliminated niggas and niggas.
Yeah.
So that's why. So yes, it's easy to get dates, but they need to get more realistic or just take some of the things off your list and then open up your dating pool more.
Okay.
So they own.
So if they open up, if they lower some of these ridiculous standards, I won't say standards. We lower some of their ridiculous standards, then it would be easier for them.
Yeah, but even with that, it's still easier than men, in my opinion, because you know how it was. You remember them handsome ass girls in the army?
Oh
How dudes
yeah.
was always sweating them.
Yeah.
Remember AG? AG looked like some kind of little Ninja Turtle or Battle Toad or some shit.
AG was cute. She was
Huh?
still cute.
Shit. She looked like she had a touch of Down syndrome.
Well, yeah. And then she did mess around with that dude who was in Iraq, that with one Hispanic dude.
Yeah, she had a touch of the Downs.
Well, yeah. Well, reason why I say that dating is kind of harder for women is because, like I just got done saying before we got in here and got everything situated to where we could really talk, they can't really adjust their options the way that we can. Uh, Now they can do it if they're dealing with
For,
weak-minded dudes, which is what women don't really want to deal with.
for them to adjust their options, they got to take stuff off the list. That's how they adjust their options.
Mm.
You know, we can adjust our options by building and becoming more. They adjust their options by taking shit off their checklist
Well, I
because they
say,
not gonna self.
I say
They're
they
not
can't
gonna self
even.
improve.
I say they can't even do it with that.
Oh shit.
Yeah, because they really can't. It's the same way that we can't adjust their rules. Oh, and by the way, hey, Haddonfield, y'all Tommy Dog, y'all, what I'm saying, everybody that's in here, that's on this is a pilot live, but this my homeboy, the Red Pill Ranger, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know I don't, I got my say about the red pill and all that other good junk, but I also still listen to everybody's doggone opinions. And my homie here, you know what I'm saying? I know he ain't no lame. So, when he kicking the red pill stuff to me, I listen a little bit more. But I just won't take it from nobody like Myron Gaines that I know can't get out there and do what he
Ain't got no
do.
help.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But going back to what I was saying, I say it's harder for women because they cannot adjust their status level. Wherever their looks are at and wherever their social economic status is, that's pretty much where they stuck. Now they won't
Yeah.
say that. They won't say that, and that's part of the problem that you got now with the whole manosphere and everything that's going on. That's why a lot of people had these complaints and a lot of stuff that guys are talking about because women are a certain social economic level and they just won't live with that. What do you think
Well,
about
they can
that?
put in a little work to raise their looks, and they can work on having some class.
But
Cause
the problem here though, Nelly, is that the work that they do to raise their looks ain't the type of work that you talking about. You talking about go to the gym,
yeah, of course.
read some books, educate yourself. No, their way of upping their looks is a BBL, some lashes, a hair hat. You see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
So it's kind of hard, like you know what I'm saying. When we come out here with these channels, the guys like us is the everyday average normal guy because we know that guys like this, guys is tired of this junk. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm tired of it. I don't want to see it. I don't really care for it. Like you know that other night when we was talking the other day on the phone, and I told you, you know what I'm saying. Hey, look, um, wigs will wipe a chick off the table for me. Lashes will wipe off the table. You like, man, you rough. You know what I'm saying? But I am because you know what I'm saying. For me, in the end of the day, it's my money that's going to be spent in a relationship. You know, some of them might help out, some of them might not, which is another subject we're going to get into a little bit later here. You know, but
Well, the thing about a lot of these women that we don't tell them enough, and their friends not gonna tell them, a lot of these women is handsome.
mm-hmm,
Women always talk about 80% of men unattractive, 80% of men ugly. But the simple reality is that if I know you see it and I see it, every chick we run across ain't pretty, ain't even
mm-hmm,
cute. Most of the time we look at them, we gotta squint and turn our head a little bit just to see her as eye,
mm-hmm.
you know. But since men don't be like, bitches is ugly all the time regularly, they really don't be knowing they ugly, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So by me, I said that to say I ain't for the wigs, I ain't for the lashes, I ain't for the mad makeup. But the truth is, a lot of these women need something. It shouldn't be that. They need to find a balance, but
Yeah.
they need something because they handsome out here.
Well, I think a lot of it is that you know, they don't tell women that when guys looking at this, man, we're really looking at this from a you know,
Now that woman says
potential.
she from Eritrea, that's pretty much over there Ethiopian area.
Yeah.
Them some fine women.
Oh yes. Now when I was in
Like
Germany, I had an Ethiopian girlfriend when I was in Germany. I had a girlfriend from Ghana. Her name was Juliet Afari, and I won't forget that. I was 19 years old. She was 18. I'll never forget that. It was fine.
Ethiopian and Eritrean women, some of the prettiest women on this goddamn planet.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just a fact.
But see, the reason why I say that you know what I'm saying is a little bit harder for them. It is because of the fact that they can't adjust their social level. We can adjust our social level. They can't. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
A woman's looks, where she come from, and what she got going on right then it's starting to count. I don't think that guys are saying online that it don't count. It don't count. It don't count. And I agree with that. No time for most men it don't. But to a degree, it's starting to count now. And it always has counted for a lot of other people. But for right now, it's starting to count a lot.
a woman can adjust her social level to a degree, but it's irrelevant. It don't do as much for men as it would for women. Now it helps a man. It helps her. It will help her to raise her social level. But for us, it's like game changer.
Yeah. And see, that's what I'm
But with a
saying.
one,
Yeah,
it's not as game changer for women.
exactly. And
But
that's
it's a boost, but it's not as game
the
changer.
point that you're saying right now is exactly what I'm getting at. They can get a little boost off of that. They can get a little boost off of, you know what I'm saying, I got my career straight, I got my stuff straight. But it's not the same boost that a guy would get from a woman.
Mm-mm.
No.
Only if he a clout chasing dude that get turned on by female status, and that's
And
lame to me.
most women are not gonna deal with somebody like that either.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Like who would? Yeah. Like how guys chase IG girls because they have a lot of followers.
Mm-hmm.
Like why they get their dick hard? You know.
Mm-hmm. Man, a lot of guys, um, they're kind of coming out here with this whole thing that they can get women to do things. You see, and that's part of the issue. It's one of the reasons why I started developing this channel because I wanted to tell guys you're not gonna get anybody. It's not just women. You're not gonna get anybody to do anything that they don't want to do. And the minute you
No.
understand that, your life gets easier no matter what. Women, when it comes down to the dating thing, and we ain't gonna stay on this subject a lot longer. We're gonna move to another one in a minute here. Let's start getting some questions from the audience. Hey, if y'all got questions, stuff like that, y'all drop them in the comments. Let us know. And we watching the comments and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But just have this conversation right here. Look, when women are out there dating, their way of getting across to men is way harder than a man's way of getting across to women. Okay, because it's totally pretty much for us as guys, it's totally bare, basically based on looks, and that's what they're not getting. Even the guys keep telling them that they keep saying the manosphere, they keep saying it all over the place, but people don't want to listen to it. You know what I'm saying? Women who cook and clean stop. Oh yeah, it's okay. Somebody's talking about here in the comments. 'Cause I don't know how to bring them comments up on the screen just yet. We gonna get to that. But
If you click on it, it might come up.
it won't even let me log into the thing directly. I had to go to another screen and shit.
Mm.
So it's on.
Yeah, like
It's the
it's a
start of our
pilot
thing.
episode.
Yeah,
You learn to play around,
but
learn the technology.
you know, like I say, man, it's all about she can't really doggone do her thing the same way that the guy can. I mean, they say it, but it's not really the truth. And it's like you have to you got to be honest with yourself when you're doing this shit. When you're out here in this world or whatever, you out here, dealing with this stuff. You gotta kind of be honest with who you are.
Well, that's
And
hard, man.
yeah,
That
and
that, that requires
yeah,
accepting reality
yeah,
and a proper evaluation of yourself. And a lot of people in general can't do
yeah. So
that.
that's kind of really that's really what makes that hard. You know what I'm saying? As far as everything else, if people was to just go ahead, admit to themselves what really is going on, you know what I'm saying, tell themselves the truth. Some people wouldn't have these kind of issues, but it's just a lot of people just don't tell themselves the truth. So since you don't do that, you know, the issue is the issues, you know. But the lady was
I try
saying,
to.
you deserve better. She said you deserve better women who cook and clean, stop taking shit from Paris, Milan, Cynthia G, Chrissy, and Tanya TKO. You know who they is, huh? Some of them anyways.
Those. Yeah, I think, man, when it comes to this shit, a lot of these women can get some help by First, they just need to understand the difference between sexual attention and relationship attention. Now
Yes.
I know they fundamentally do, but they need to understand it and practice their life by it because it's easy for a woman to get some dick, but it's hard for them to get the relationship, especially from somebody they want.
Yeah.
But since they get dick regularly and get DMs because niggas want to smash, they think they got it all figured out. But they got all the answers, but none of the outcomes.
Mm-hmm.
And it just goes downhill from there.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I can't disagree with that. But and you know, the reason that's one of the main reasons why I say they got a little bit more to think about than what we do. They got a whole lot more to think about what we do. It's kind of one of the things they talk about in the manosphere right now that needs to be getting more attention for guys need to be understanding. They should be doing A, B, and C, but they not. So you know, the thing of it is what are you gonna do about it as a guy? And I think in this situation, like I say, because I'm finna get ready to move on to the next subject here. I think we've been talking about this for about 30 minutes. Um, you know, it's a little bit harder for them, and they don't want to realize that. They really don't want to realize that, and that's causing them a problem. It's causing them a problem, but it's causing guys a problem at the same time. But what guys got to do is go around it. That's why, like when you asked me on your channel the other day, y'all don't forget to check out his channel. You know what I'm saying? What's that? What's the name of it again? Truth and That's right. Oh, you don't went deaf there again, Nelly. Hold on one second. Let me see.
Let me do it. Testing 1, 2.
There you go.
Uh,
Something timed out.
yeah, you know,
Yeah,
technology, man.
but
Software.
the name of the channel again,
Truth and reality undefeated.
Truth and the Reality Undefeated. You know what I'm saying? And it's like my homie right here say, you know what I'm saying? He always say all the time, you know, you cannot, you can think what you want, but you cannot defeat the facts that are coming behind whatever it is that you think. Okay, it's okay to think what you want, but the facts come behind what you think.
Exactly.
That's what we're gonna get. You know, and we're fair about this. The same way we'll tell a woman, hey, look, if you know 4'3", 200 pounds, and you probably can't get certain guys. The same thing we're gonna tell a guy. Hey, look, homie, you 5 feet tall, 200 pounds, live in your mama basement, and play video games all day, and your only job is really McDonald's, and you 48 years old. I don't see you hanging out with no chicks like Megan Good or nothing like that. We'll tell them that.
Uh,
But the base of this one, because we're gonna move on to the next subject. We was talking about is dating harder for women. My ending closing statement on that is yes, because they cannot adjust their you know, status based on what they accomplished. They try to, but they can't. And Nana, what's your closing statements on that?
I think it's harder for them because they can't get out of their own way. They shoot themselves in the foot. They self sabotage. The
Mm-hmm.
more stuff you want, the harder it's going to be to find what you want. Think of it like when you're house shopping. You go to the realtor. You be like, I want a 5 bedroom, 3.5 baths. It gotta have a game room. It gotta have a pool. It gotta have a jacuzzi. It
Mm-hmm.
gotta have a patio. It gotta have this. The more stuff you add to that list, the harder it's going to be for the realtor to find a home with all 10 of those things. Now that realtor gonna start coming back to you with options with less things on that list.
Mm-hmm.
And it's up to you to be like, what are we gonna do now? And that's the problem with women. They make dating hard for themselves because they coming in with that to the realtor, aka the game, with a list with 20 things. And they ego won't allow them to take things off that list because they call that settling. So
Hey,
they in their own way.
hey, homie. I think I'm gonna break that down a little bit easier than what you just said. They going to the BMW and Mercedes dealership with a 300 credit score.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to my homeboy Hancock S over there. Cause hey, this one of my other jokers. Hey, this my homie right here on Hancock. So y'all take a look at him. But he left a good comment right here. Hey, when I get this is a pilot episode, guys. So when I get better at handling this thing, I'm gonna be able to tag this stuff and put y'all up on the screen and show that. But I can't do that right now. But Hancock was saying was good, y'all. Some men don't realize that it's actually easier to get sex than finding a solid quality woman to have a relationship with. And see, man, that's why I called out this nigga right here because he always leave good comments like that, and that's actually the truth.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And most men that deal with women regularly, they inherently know this.
Mm-hmm.
That's why a lot of guys, women be always asking like, why men ain't trying to have relationships? Why? When it's easier to get some cheap, to get companionship, than find that woman that's worthy of a relationship. And then you got to deal with all that relationship bullshit.
Yeah.
Like it's too many hoes out here to be arguing with one chick and begging her, chasing her.
Yeah.
It's like, because as we both know, women like sex just as much as men, if not more.
Exactly. Exactly. So we done hit the nail in that coffin. We're gonna move on to the next subject here, y'all. We talked about is dating easier for women, and we kind of came down to yeah on some aspects and no on some. My bottom line on it is yes because they can't adjust their status at all with their looks. If they have a baby, it really it kind of that lowers them a lot. They don't like to hear that, but it is the truth. All right, but we're gonna talk about
Yeah.
another subject here right quick, y'all. Is gender equality real? Gender equality. Now let me go ahead and tell y'all a little bit what I'm thinking about that. All right. When I say gender equality, I'm talking about like for example, me and the Red Pill Ranger up here, I call him Nasty Nelly. So I come, I'm just telling y'all he Red Pill Ranger, but I'm gonna start saying y'all when you hear me, I'm gonna talking about Nelly or whatever. Y'all gonna hear me, but I'm talking about him. So look, when me and Nelly was in the army, there was distinct differences between, you know, man PT, woman PT scores, and those physical fitness scores decided whether or not you was going to get promoted. They could determine whether or not you was going to move up in ranks or not. But the women's scores are always lower than the guys. There was no equality in that one. Also, there were certain things that happened in there where like it's okay, this lady got a kid or whatever, she got to go home, you know, but the rest of us got to stay there. So is gender equality real? My official answer on my personal way of looking at it is no. You can't make gender equality be real. Now you can you can enforce gender equality in certain things, like the way they did it with that. Okay, the woman's gonna get promoted on the same scale as you, even though she has to do less than you. That's enforcing it. That can happen. But to say they gonna have to do the same thing as you, I don't think that ever happened. And men and women are very different. So, you know, you can't really do that. So my actual thing on it is no, but I'm gonna go ahead and pass the mic to Red Pill Ranger. Let's see what he thinks.
Equality, gender equality. Not only is there no such thing, women don't really want that shit. Women can't even handle that shit. Not all, most women, not all, but far too many, cannot handle true equality. They would lose their fucking mind. They fought for equality, they beg for equality, but they never wanted it. What they want is actually to be above man, to get special treatment.
Hmm.
They only want the equality when it's favorable, like the pay, things of that nature. They don't want the equality when it comes to if I see Taurus walking, carrying some heavy shit, I'm just gonna look at him. But if I see her walking, carrying some heavy shit, they want us to come help. But if I
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't help the dude, why would I help you?
Yeah.
In the world of true equality, there wouldn't be no phrase like, that's a woman. Don't hit her. Now, let me be clear, I'm not supporting domestic abuse.
Hell no.
But in the world of true equality, you would hit nobody. But nobody never says, that's a man. Don't hit him.
Mm-hmm.
But so it's like, without in a world of equality, there wouldn't be no shivering. There wouldn't be no special treatment. There wouldn't be no door opening, no
Yeah.
chair pulling. All day touch. They not ready for that world.
It would be
It
like
ain't no equality, and they don't want equality.
it would be like it done got now, and they complain about it on the internet, huh?
Facts. Facts.
Mm.
Dudes are being like, oh, you strong, you independent, you got this education, you got this money, you equal to me, blah, 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 all that. Okay, cool. You got this strong black woman.
Right.
And when you say that, now you sassy, weak, cheap, 50-50 nigga, and all that.
Yeah. I mean, well, some of the things you just mentioned got to do with that's something they don't want anyway. Like with like 50-50 dude, they really don't want that. Now they would take that, which is another thing that I post about on the channel. I tell the guys a lot on my channel.
Mhm.
These jokers, if they're not getting a rich dude, feel like they settling. They won't say it out loud, but it is how they feel. What you think about that, Nasty?
You say they don't say it out loud?
Yeah. But if they're not getting a rich dude, based on all the stuff you've seen and the things you hear women saying, because like even when people watch like Kevin Samuels and stuff like that, and even a lot of these other different shows, and even things you see women come on, they basic feeling, if you really look at it, is if they're not getting a dude that's rich, they kind of settling. If you listen to what they be saying,
Oh yeah, definitely. And the bad part about it is it don't matter what they got going on. It don't matter what they look like. She could be 35, 40% body fat, 3 kids, 3 baby daddies, handsome, ghetto, but she still feels somewhere, some way, she want the same man that the chicks that's 26 with no kids want. And
mm-hmm.
anybody else be a settlement. In the shows you talk, Kendra G is one of the main things. I don't know if you watch much Kendra G.
I've
I don't
seen
know
a
if you
few
ever
of them. They come about
reviewed it.
they come across my Facebook skis.
You need to start reviewing that shit on some of your lives once you get this shit going. It's
Mm-hmm.
pure fucking comedy, bro. Pure content, pure comedy.
Mm.
And it shows a full spectrum. Because these women come on there night after night, all asking for the same man. And she could be 40, and another chick could be 25 with no kids, but they want the same dude. Now,
Hmm.
how both of y'all qualify? How both of y'all qualify?
Well, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you.
Somebody lying.
One thing I push on my channel is it's not even about the women qualifying. At this point, my thing is, and that's what I push to my the people that listen to my channel. Look, get the money, and as long as a man got as much money as he need to pay for the women, he can have as many women as he want.
They don't like that. They
No, they
don't
don't
want to hear
like.
that.
No, they don't like
You
that.
know, they hate Nick Cannon. They hate Cam Newton. They say they low vibration.
They love y'all the awakening though.
I know, right?
Yeah,
Because he tell about all the money he giving out.
yeah, but guess what? He doing the same thing the other jokers doing.
Yeah, they just don't brag about it.
Yeah. Well, see,
If people don't think Nick gets this money,
there's a difference. They That's not the only reason they're getting that.
it's that too.
See,
See, them women were attracted to Nick Cannon. Them
yeah,
women were attracted to Cam Newton. You know,
mm-hmm,
y'all awakening look like a fucking a treasure trove.
yeah. So this dude, like at least five something, 5'1".
5'2",
So yeah, 5'2", bad skin.
bad skin,
Every time I
can't grow
see
no
him,
beard,
he wearing one of them played out damn Adidas suits or something.
or some weird ass dashiki.
Dog, he may as well just keep dashikis on, bro. Who the fuck wears an Adidas tracksuit these days? He wrote it, he talks about American men, but if he wore that in America, the American women would think he a broke nigga. They have to know who he was, and that's just how that is. I mean, like it's like that with that one. You know what I'm saying? And look, if and it's one of the subjects we're going to be getting into a little bit later here too. If you got to be paying to be with this chick, if you have to be paying to be with her, she don't want to be with you.
Nah, she don't. It's crazy, man. It's funny you said that because I've been going back and forth on IG all day with women. Well, not. I just been replying to comments. I let them stack up. Then I was like, let me toss some shit to these motherfuckers to get some content.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty much this guy put out this clip saying his thing was he was gonna tell men how to date. He was talking, you pick her up, you ask her how she doing. He just all this list of bullshit, putting the woman first type shit, as if your presence in time means nothing, and
Mm-hmm.
you gotta do the most to show her some shit. And all I said, the only comment I said was, if you have to do all that, she's not that into you.
Yeah.
And the women went off. Well, if you don't want to do all that, you ain't no real, typical stuff.
Yeah.
But like you said, when a woman really likes you, man, your presence and interest in her is all she wants.
Yeah.
Just knowing that you want to hang with her and you physically being there is all the woman needs when she fuck with you.
Yeah. Yeah. When she want to be with you like that.
And if it's not that, you shouldn't even want to fuck with her, brothers.
No. And we saying brothers, we don't just mean if you black and you watching this.
No, that's
Yeah.
what us.
Yeah. We talking about everybody.
Yeah, the
Look,
mankind.
especially here in America. Because you got a problem in America, like what I'm saying, both of us have been overseas. And we met people from overseas, met women overseas, met what I'm saying, just in general thing. Keep it down in there, boy.
You know
Sorry,
these
y'all.
kids.
Damn kids on them damn video games. But it's just a different thing. And I think that every guy in America should try to experience that.
Facts.
You know,
My bad. Sorry.
no problem. Especially if you know what I'm saying, you can meet women that's coming from overseas, or you meet women that's you know what I'm saying, in this country, whatever, I think everybody should try to experience that because it's a different thing than what they give you here in America.
Hey, so I actually had something I want you to hear real quick, man.
Mm-hmm.
This guy, just a little clip of it. You gonna send her open every door for her. Alright, fellas, I'm gonna help you out take a woman on a date because you boys are lost out here. So you want to text her early in the ride when you know she at work or getting ready for work. You're gonna start small talk, rich rappers and how your day going so far, what you eat for breakfast, what you do out. Then you're gonna be like, I don't wanna hold you too long, I gotta get to work myself. Send her $20 to $25 and say lunch on me today. And if you want them things sending lunch with is tricking, then you need to take those swimming trunks off and get out the dating pool. Next, you're gonna text her a few hours later, you're gonna ask her, what's your schedule look like Friday? What you got going on? She'll probably say something like, oh, I gotta work, but after that, I'm free. Once she tells you she's free, do not ask her if she want to go on a date. Of course she wants to go on a date. She's not talking to you just to be talking to you, bro. Of course she wants to be riding and dying. Don't say no lame shit like that, dog. Once she says she's free, you're gonna take the lead and you're gonna tell her what the plans are. Alright, fella. I'm gonna help you out. Open every door for her. Don't let her touch no door. If she do, you look that woman in her eyes and you tell her as long as you with me, I don't ever want to see you touch a door again. On the way to the restaurant, play nothing but the 90s or so it goes on and on. It gets weirder and weirder.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why I gotta do all that? She a human just like you, brother.
Well, bro, a lot of guys ain't being told that. A lot of guys is not coming up like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something, man. I ain't gonna say I'm the best looking motherfucker in the world, but I mean, you seen me pull that one bitch in Korea, and other motherfucker couldn't even do that shit. So, but the reason why is just simply this. You see, I look at them as human beings. This is just another person. This ain't when this joker get up in the morning, they breath stink.
Exactly.
They take a shit it stink. Matter of fact, they try to not fart and not shit around you. You need to be thinking about that, guys. If you out there listening to this right now, they try to not fart and not shit around you. They try not, you know what I'm saying? They try not to be nasty around you. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, goddamn.
Morning breath, feet stink,
Yeah,
heart stink, shit stink, all the stuff that normal humans do.
yeah.
Women do that. They not goddesses. They not some divine creatures. You
No.
don't have to treat them better than you treat yourself. Your presence is just as important as theirs.
And you should not treat them better than you treat yourself because they expect a certain type of treatment from you. Look, it's you that's taking the real risk with the whole dating and all the other good junk and their marriage and stuff like that. It's not them. If they get out of it, they ain't gotta pay. You do.
Man, listen, I just saw DJ Mustard. He just his divorce thing just finished up. He got to pay 24,000 a month.
Uh.
24, and it's the funny part though. That was a win because this greedy bitch wanted 80,000 a month,
Mm.
but she ended up having to pay 24,000 a month. It's a sad world when 24,000 a month is considered a win after leaving a relationship. Man,
Well,
rich
yeah.
men don't get married. If you rich and single, you a fucking fool to get married. Cause them prenups don't even be sticking these days.
No, it's probably better to just go ahead and stay that way.
If she want to get married, give her a spiritual wedding. We had a full ceremony. Your
Yes.
whole family can be there. We just ain't signing shit.
So this is a really good time right here to move into our next subject. You know, are you her stallion or her stability?
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? Spend about a good 30 minutes on that one.
mm, mm.
Now, because the other subjects that we done talked to up to this point done led into this. Are you her stallion or are you just her stability? Okay? Because I've seen women be in relationships for stability. I've even seen my own daughter do that. Remember I was telling you the other day my daughter broke up with that dude,
Yeah,
but the reason why they even had moved in together because they was gonna move out of the Air Force dorms at the same time. And she was like, well, it was kind of convenient and stuff like that. And they had already been talking to something like, but you know what I'm saying? And I'm about to get in her ass by that one because hell no, you don't do shit. You know? That shit ain't gonna work if it's like that. But that's why I tell the guys on the channel, it can't be about you being her stability. You gotta be her stallion. What you think about that, Red Pill Ranger?
well, based on the stats and the data and the surveys and what women say, they find 80% of men unattractive. Now, you know, way more than that are in some kind of relationship interacting with women. And my point is that it's a lot of men that got a girlfriend or a wife or a fiance or chicks they keeping it with. And said chick don't really find him attractive,
Mm.
but they find him as a resource. So pretty much the vast majority of men out there are not a stallion to these women.
Mm.
They not her step. They she might like him. She might like him a little bit. She willing to let him get on top and hunch on her. But yeah, he ain't he ain't it. He ain't it, man. And and that's why these women complain so much about where all the good men at and shit. Cause they really ain't out here getting what they want.
Yeah.
Cause the niggas they want is so rare. There's not enough of them. How many
But you know what
six
though?
pack,
You know what
6 figure
nasty?
niggas is
You
supposed
know
to
what
be?
nasty now though? Why they just don't share? Because that's what it's gonna boil down to for them. Truth and reality
Or
undefeated, right? Like hey,
I did a show in 5 to 10 years. The way women's acting, polygyny is gonna have to be normalized if they continue to want what they want. It's already headed that way. Nick Cannon, Cam Newton showing you
would you able to find like stats on that?
on polygyny.
Yeah, or what you're saying right now?
I could probably pull up some.
Yeah, I was just
But that was
asking if you had to get
that was
yeah.
just a theory based on the current trends now.
Oh,
Based
I see
on
that now. I
yeah,
understand that.
based on the kind of man women begging for, how much they begging for protection and provision, how important provision is. We only know a certain level of man can provide the lifestyles that a lot of these women want. And if they want that man, like you said, they might have to share him. You want the multi-millionaire? You might have to be girlfriend number 2, 3, 4, 5.
Mm-hmm.
And not the kind of girlfriend where like I'll be there, but I'm still gonna do my thing. Them dudes don't need you if that's the case. You're gonna be his number 3 bitch, and you still only gonna fuck with him or go.
Yeah,
Sister wise,
it's gonna be open on their end and closed on hers.
facts. It, if they still want that level of man, now if they don't want that level of man, they could go get the lesser guy, and he might just only fuck with her. But you got to pick your poisons. But getting this multi-millionaire, tall, super sexy dude with only one bitch, them days is getting over with.
And that's why I was saying that I think dating is harder for women because see they all want the same thing, but like you just said, that one thing is rare.
And that's why I said they shoot themselves in the foot because they need to stop wanting that thing. They need to understand that if you qualify for this woman. I mean, woman, you qualify for this dude, and you shoot yourself in the foot by wanting this kind of man. You might have to get this kind of man. Toby over there, he 5'7", he made 50K. He ain't got no hoes. You the best chick he ever had.
Yeah.
He'll love you down, give you a family. Y'all can live a nice middle class life. Both of y'all working, move the fuck on, find your happiness. You know, but they don't want to do that.
No.
But they can. They got the option.
They had an option to do it. Why do you think they don't want to do it?
Because they all think they deserve the best, no matter what their circumstances. It's a chick right now, probably on Kendra G right now, talking to her, that's overweight, past her prime, got 3 baby daddies. Some kind of way she feel she deserves a man that's gonna come in and turn her to a fucking housewife and protect and provide for Tyrone Jr., Nut Jr., and Little Nick Nick. And she really feels it, believes that in her heart, and that's what she's looking for. And the shit's just weird. It's weird, and that's why they be like that. They all think they can get the Disney ending. Some they all think they're redeemable, and sometimes it's over, man.
Yeah, I mean, like, well, you see, women are not forced to face reality as fast as men are in some cases. You know, especially in the dating field and stuff like that. A man got to face his level or whatever sexual market value or whatever people want to call it. He had to face that in his teenage life.
Man, that shit started in middle school.
Mm-hmm.
You learn where you stand in the pecking order by middle school.
Yeah, middle school and high school. You know what I'm saying? That's
Women,
one of the reasons why I talk so bad about the manosphere, though, because I say that, you know, if there's that many guys that made it past high school, they ain't learned some of this shit. We got
it's
kind of,
bad.
yeah, they got to get left behind. You know,
Oh yeah, well,
eh, I just take that.
you can try to help the niggas.
You can't, because at this point right here, they have gotten to such a. It's like this right here. Let me use uh, a Star Wars reference. You only supposed to be trained to be a Jedi if you're at a certain age. If you get past that age, you're not supposed to be. It's not you're not supposed to be trained. And see, the reason why I think some of this type of shit is this right here, bro. Like when I built my channel, I made it to a point to only attract a certain type of guys, only certain type of guys, and women. Sometimes I got some women on my channel, but I only attract certain type of people because of where I build my stuff. And the thing of it is I'm only looking for people who got this when they was younger. Because I just hit you with an old adage. It's hard to teach an old dog new tricks. And see, the
True.
thing of it
Like you,
is I had a couple of guys to come on the channel in the beginning when I was doing the channel. And I'm like, man, I had to tell some jokers, dude, you weak. You're not even being a man. You're coming talking this type of stuff like you want me to coddle you like some of these other people would do. But I'm not gonna do that because I only want to build men on this channel, same way you want to do on yours. Y'all don't forget to check out the Red Pill Ranger. But if you don't want to be a man, then you might not want to listen to what I'm saying. And that, what you think about that, Nasty?
I mean, some of these dudes would never get where they should be. But I'm one of those people that feel that any improvement is worthwhile. If I can teach one of them losers to just see a part of the nature of women, to get some kind of self worth, to stand on some kind of square, to self improve in one aspect of their life. I see that as a win. But you're right. Taking them niggas from what they are to being what a man should be, that shit done sell.
Of course. But you know
But
what I'm saying? My only thing is,
getting them better is always better is better.
you know, when I was in the army, when I was a sergeant, bro, them motherfuckers, kind of, some of the higher up people didn't like me because I wouldn't I would take certain people, but if their ass couldn't cut it, I got their ass in trouble real quick, and I kept getting their ass in trouble until they either got moved out of my squad or they decided to go somewhere else. And the reason why is because of this right here. See, the weaklings, I leave them bad boys in the damn dirt. I leave them in the dirt. You saw the movie 300, right?
Yeah,
Okay. And you remember when he was explaining to the Hunchback Joker that how the phalanx works. He said if you got one weak Joker in here, the whole thing shatters, right? And that's what happened to the whole thing with guys and manhood and stuff like that right now. The whole thing done shattered because you had a few weak motherfuckers who was allowed access to like shit like the internet and stuff like that. Like guys blame the internet for dating and shit like that, and some of it is true, but it's not really based on what the women got access to. It's really based on the fact that most of these guys who got access to that shit was lames. That's why you started having an influx of damn um ghost dating and this chick only go out with you to eat and all the other good shit because they was getting more of it. Which me and you both know, we come from the age before damn cell phones and all the other good shit. That wasn't common, and that Joker, if he was in town and the other nigga knew he was, probably would got his ass whooped because he was raising the price of the pussy. You feel me?
yeah.
So now you can't regulate that, and that's part of the damn issue. That can't be regulated. It's just like you get these damn internet gangsters that talk shit to you over the damn internet and all the other good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that you know that these people wouldn't say to you if they were standing in front of your face. You feel me?
You know, I think a lot of these dudes out there that was single mom raised, which and they didn't have no male figures, they didn't get any masculinity influence, and they, trained simp, and they grew up because everybody ate. So now they out
Yeah.
there, and they don't have none of the tools. It is up to guys like me and you to get them the tools. Now I know they pathetic, and I know it's annoying.
Yeah.
I know some more pathetic than others. Some can damn near there, but they need the tools and they toolkit. You gotta
Mo-
pick up them like your kids. You know these niggas can be 30. You gotta help them like you would help your 15-year-old son. Now it's
I,
sad you gotta help a 30-year-old man like this,
yeah.
but
And I feel
you
you on
know
that, but you know what I'm saying?
if they support me, I'll support them.
Some people just need it.
What's up?
You just saying some people just need it.
Yeah, some people just need it, man.
Yeah.
They just for whatever reasons and circumstances, it's just some cats out there that tend to be for women, have no ambition, no motivation. It's a I understand you shouldn't have to tell a grown man if you want to change your circumstances, you got to self-improve this and this. You shouldn't have to tell a grown man that. However, you do for some. So it's up to people to tell them and show them how. And it just happened to also be a market for it. So it's a win-win. Alpha male strategies living a good life from helping dudes like the ones we talking about.
Oh,
So
they'll get help, but well, I'm not looking to live a good life off of like helping them. So to me, it really don't matter. Kind of almost if they really help or not. But I do want to help the other group of people that I be dealing with because I think that they gonna be the top notch niggas one day. When I say niggas, I'm not just talking about black people. I mean the white people that watch me too, and the Asians, and the Hispanics, and all that. But anyway, hey,
if
check
I
this
can
out.
cure
Oh, go
if I
ahead.
can cure one loser, one simp, it's a win, man.
I
I just
get
want to
you.
get
I
you know,
there's nothing wrong with that.
it's like you kill one roach, you still gonna have a roach problem, but
Yeah,
that's still one less roach to deal
there's
with.
one less to deal with. I agree with that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I want to go over a comment. I'm looking at a comment over here. From my boy Hancock S. He says, I think it's a bonus if you're a stallion making money, even if you don't make as much as her. A woman told me one time, point blank, as long as I don't have to carry you financially, we good. And look, that's some real shit. Matter of fact,
Yeah,
let me see. Hold on, this is a pilot episode. Let me see if my clap will work on here. You hear that, Nelly?
yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, then we'll drop it, homie. Drop it. Hey, that right there was the yeah. That's a gunshot. That's a killer to the head, bro. That boy. See, I told that Hancock be dropping them comments on you, bro. Look,
And that's the truth
as long as
because
they don't
if
got to
she
carry
see,
you financially, go ahead, Nelly. Go ahead.
well, I'm saying that's the truth because she see you as a stallion. That's pretty much what I was talking about the other day when I was talking about true burning desire. It's all the same shit. You don't even have to have a job. Now, as a man, I think you should have a job and have your own money. But when she really fucks with you, not only does she not care about your financial shit, like Hancock said, she'll carry the load for you.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's a dude right now, drop his girl off at her nurse's job at the hospital every day in her car, drive back to the house she paying for, play Madden all day and smoke weed, maybe holler at other bitches, pick her up from work late, come home, she cook dinner, drain his balls, and then reset the next day. And that's his existence. You know why? Because he a stallion to her.
Mm-hmm.
She don't ask him about no protection, no provision, no nothing. It ain't necessary. She just glad that dude is there. Why do you think prison dudes be getting cheeks? It's dudes in jail getting more cheeks than dudes that's free.
Mm-mm.
Make it make sense, people.
You
Where
think
all
so?
y'all want to talk about, you know, now provision is good to have money for yourself. But if you got to have that money to get that chick to want you, she don't like you. It's
Yeah.
been proven time and time again that chicks will give the cheats in real relationships to dudes with nothing. Look at Nicki Minaj, multi-millionaire. Her baby daddy a both registered sex offender. Come on, man.
Hey, can't argue with that. Can't argue with
Come on,
none
we
of
all
that.
got relatives like that. Broke dudes and dudes that live off women. My brothers on my dad's side are certified hobosexuals. They
Mm-hmm.
some hobosexuals, but they always been slender, in shape dudes. They never blew out. They ain't muscular like it, but they never got fat.
Yeah.
And so they'll get with fat white women and fat black women and
Yeah.
live off. Them dudes in and out of jail. Can't hold no jobs for nothing. But they ain't never sleeping on the streets.
No,
Never.
I know something like that now. You know something like that. We all know something like that now. So, yeah, that's a good point. And Hancock also said he stated another comment. It's almost as if, as long as I was leading the relationship, she didn't care how much I made. I couldn't even believe it at first at all until I experienced it. But trying to explain this to other men, though, shaking my head. He says it's hard to explain to other men.
It is. Those that never experienced it find it hard to believe. The same way with true burning desire. If you never had a woman with true burning
Well, this
desire,
is what he's talking about. The truth,
yeah.
the
So
stallion
yeah,
making money. You don't even gotta have as much as they got,
yeah,
as long as she
and,
just wants you.
yeah,
He done
and he's
left
right.
comments like that before.
And he's right. It's hard to try to describe to other dudes. It's like us trying to explain Korea to a nigga that never been.
Mm.
Like me and you can talk about our career experience with each other or another veteran that been, and we like, got you. You start telling that shit you had never been, they think we making up shit.
Yeah. Well, look, we done spent about 30 minutes on that subject, so let's move to the last one. Last subject here: Trump or Harris. So we're gonna talk about this for a little bit, and then we're gonna get out of here. So I'm a Trumper myself. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a Trumper because, well, quite frankly, things just better when that dude was in office. Now, I also took a little bit of time to listen to Kamala Harris, but the thing that she's offering, I don't see them as good things for somebody that's trying to move past certain levels in life. She's got all the policies about things like unrealized capital gains and stuff, which pretty much is like gonna hit people who are doing stuff like selling houses, doing real estate, dealing with crypto, stuff that I'm doing to make money right now, and things that I'm trying to move up into to make money. But unrealized capital gains means that you might have a projected amount of money that you can make, but you haven't made it, but you still can be taxed on it. And I just can't deal with stuff like that. She also went on a couple of black talk shows and news shows. The Grill was one of them, and she explained that she understands racism. She explained that de facto racism is still a thing in America today, and she says it and she knows that it's there. If you watch my video that I got on this channel right here, if you vote for Kamala Harris, you ain't black. I got that one. I got a if you vote for Kamala Harris, you ain't black part two. And I got videos of her sitting there talking to these people, and they're like, "Well, what about the black issues?" And I'm not gonna do anything just for black people, and like I can't deal with that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
If it's gonna be racism, and I gotta deal with racism anyway, then fuck it. I might as well just let the white people be in charge. But I'm not gonna put a black person in charge and still have to deal with racism. This woman was asked specifically several times, what do you think about black reparations? Well, I got to study that. But you just explained racism and you just said it's still here. So that's my take on that one. I'm going to let the Red Pill Ranger give his take on what it is and we'll talk about it and everybody drop the comments of what you thinking.
Man, when it comes to this election, um, I don't even Democrats disrespect us the way they push stuff. Don't try to use the black angle. Just tell me about the policies. Tell me about that. Don't use the black angle. That in itself is disrespectful.
Yes.
Don't use the woman angle. Don't use no angles. Tell me what you're gonna do, why you're gonna do, and that's my problem with them. They don't respect black people intellect. That's why they always come at you from the emotional aspect.
Getting made a
When people
stallion
try to
and shit
control
like
you by
that.
your emotions, they think you're dumb.
Yeah, getting rappers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, using it like, this, she black, she's a woman. Yeah. And this
Oh
woman
yeah,
only been black for
you
4
was
months.
talking about that earlier about what Barack Obama had said.
Yeah, this woman only been black for 4 months, by the way.
Yeah.
It's so many clips and videos of her saying she's soft, whatever Asian. It's more videos of her saying she's not black than it is of her saying she is black.
Yeah.
This woman ain't black. She ain't married to a black man. She don't have any black kids.
And even though
No, she
she
don't even
is
have any
married,
kids. She's raising.
and even though she is married, she ain't even take her husband's last name. I heard some guys make complaints about stuff like that.
No. Yeah. She married a white man with 2 kids and helped him raise his white kids. And you love who you love, do what you do. But all these black people being black, 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 and nothing about her life and the choices she made screams pro-black, and we gonna do something for y'all black ass.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I could never be Democrat or vote that way because of all the stuff attached to it, all the liberal bullshit. Like her main talking point, as soon as she got nominated, was fighting for the right to murder babies. That's all you got right now. Her main thing was fighting for the right to murder babies.
Yeah.
And then, you know, you got all the other liberal stuff with the transgenders and all the leotard shit. I'm not for none of that.
But
And to each your own.
my thing is, homie,
What's up?
if Kamala want to claim black, how in the world are you gonna come sit in front of us, explain racism, say that it's still here, say that people still, and she know that people still, suffering from it because, hell, if you go look at her doggone record, she implemented some of it. So when black people, you asking for the black people vote, but when we say, what about the fact that this country promised something to our ancestors that they didn't deliver on? What are you gonna do about it? Which is reparations? You say you
She,
gotta study it. What you think
she
about that?
got nothing, but they didn't have to study giving Ukraine 170 billion.
They had to study nothing for Native Americans either.
Nope. So, and then the socialist ways. They gave Ukraine 170 billion. When and then when the immigrants came over here, they gave them 1.7 billion.
Yeah.
But when the hurricane hit Florida, they could only cut people checks for $750
Mm-hmm.
because all the FEMA money was given to the immigrants. That's the kind of shit that happens in this socialist ass administration. They so busy giving, 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 giving that they're not focused on taking care of American citizens first. And I think with Trump 2024, America will always be his first priority. Now, I'm not saying he'll never try to assist the other nations, but he would never put America in a deficit to put. He's not going to pay the neighbor's rent before he pays his own. Trump ain't that kind of dude.
Because the man make
But the Biden
money,
administration,
the man make money here and stuff, and see the other people like the Biden administration and all the other people. These other people make money off of work and make money off of selling you books and shit like that. This man gotta make money off the economy, and the economy gotta be good.
exactly.
You know.
So it's like, man, vote, vote what y'all need to vote, but vote with your mind and logic, and not with your emotions. But I know what's going to happen because one of the main things I learned in college from my professor was that the average citizen is a moron,
Mm.
and if you can control their emotions, you can control them. And the Democrat Party shows how that works every fucking time they talk.
Yeah.
If you ain't black, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black.
I mean, that was
Shit
rude to
like
even
that
say that.
type shit.
That was rude to even
I
say
know,
that
right?
to that dude. And like what I'm saying. And but the thing of it is though, Charlemagne sat there and took it.
Of course.
Because it had it been me, I'd have been like, I vote.
What the fuck you talking about,
Yeah,
really?
you know what I'm saying. Had it been me, I'd have been like, what the fuck you talking about, man? I vote for what the fuck I want to. But you see,
Exactly.
Charlemagne just took that. But you see, that's showing the kind of leaders that they see. That's the type of leader they want. That's why when you were talking about earlier, that Kamala Harris went to she came out with Charlemagne the God. I think you were telling me about that, or somebody was talking about it. I saw it on the show. It was a video I saw earlier. You know, she went to I think Detroit or something. See, when I get better at dealing with this thing, I'm be able to pull that type of stuff up. But she went to Detroit with Charlemagne the
Yeah, pull
God.
up clips and shit.
Yeah, she went to Charlemagne the God, and it's like the dude was saying hell, and he was from Detroit. He was a content creator from Detroit, and he was saying she ain't even get nobody relevant in the city to interview her. She gonna bring Charlemagne the God out here. You know what I'm saying? But that's because see, I think that Charlemagne the God is one of their little paid people that they, you know what I'm saying? You know, they gonna be good, you know, and they ain't worried about it. So they just do whatever they get told or, you know, they endorse whoever. But them people can't possibly hear her policies from the same point that I do and be into some of the same shit that I'm into. Like if I'm trying to I'm like seriously. Let me tell you, it's a nigga at my gym, and he was talking about we can't let drunk get back in. We can't do that. I said, well, homie, because we were talking about stocks and stuff one day. He was showing me his his portfolio, and then we were talking. You know, this woman want to tax unrealized capital gains. That means that she can come off your stock portfolio. You talking about retiring in a year? What you gonna do? You gonna make money off real estate because the only way. I mean, both of us is retired. Our only real way to get money is business stuff like this, doing, what I'm saying, business, you know, real estate, stuff like that. You come out to uncapitalized gains, you know what I'm saying?
I think if the Democrat Party focused too much on helping those who don't help themselves, and Donald J. Trump don't believe in helping those who don't help themselves.
Well, you can't.
He believes in helping people that show effort,
Mm-hmm.
and I also believe in that sentiment. And that was what I was going to say about when we were talking about helping those losers. that need information, I'm okay with helping people that help themselves. So if you come to me for knowledge, that means you're at least taking some steps to better yourself. So I'm willing to help you.
Yeah.
Now, if you ain't doing shit, fuck you on your own, suffer. And I'm like that with everything in life. And that's my problem with the Democrat Party that they such socialists. They put stuff into place that's giving out money to motherfuckers that clearly not even trying. They got that bleeding heart, you know,
Yeah. Yeah.
and that bleeding heart is expensive. Think about if you help every motherfucker that needed something, you wouldn't have shit.
Well, you know what? I got one thing to say back to that, and then we'll go over a comment that I seen somebody leave. I'm gonna shout out to them. But it's like this right here, man. I really don't give a fuck if they help everybody in the United States. We got enough money to send billions to Ukraine. If we didn't do that and we help the people in the United States, even if you want to help the people, you want to have a bleeding heart, that's fine, but keep your money at home. You see what I'm saying? It's like this right here. Okay?
It's homeless people all over America. And we helping up, we feeding Ukrainians.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, real quick, my homie said, my homie, I don't know if you can see the comments and stuff. Can you?
Yeah.
You see what my homie Hancock X said, what that professor said in the college you went
Oh
to?
yeah.
That's deep. Yeah.
Yeah. That's all those years of college and all the shit I learned. That shit stuck with me the most and was one of the most practical things I got out of my education.
You know, and I want to talk about that with a little bit with the thing we're talking about now, the political shit. They can't use emotions to try to control the vote right now because people pissed off more. See, even if you fucking people over, you can't never let them get to the point of them understanding that high gas prices. High gas. Let me tell you something, bro. You know I was doing trucker business about 4 years ago, and I could have kept doing it, even when my truck blew that hole in the motor. I had the money to fix that motor, but the thing of it is that gas and shit like that, I was bleeding my profit into the damn tank. You see what I'm saying? I went from making
Yeah.
fucking
My
extra.
brother's a truck driver, you know,
Yeah, yeah.
and he said it's hard to make bread, man.
Because they want us to go to a certain place, but that gas takes a lot out of the profit. So you know, it just is what it is on that one, man. And it's like people don't know us like that. And Kamala Harris, this chick is going after anybody with that unrealized capital gains and all that junk. Anybody who figured out how to make some money pretty much without going to work, she coming for your ass. She try to say it's only gonna be for the rich people, but if I'm using the same thing they using, how it's not for me too? You know what I'm saying?
Facts, man.
Yeah. So it kind of is what it is on that one.
Like, what's your prediction?
For me, with the election, you asking?
Yeah, yeah,
My preferred election. would be a Trump victory. That would be my preferred one. You know what I'm saying? But I don't really know what's gonna happen with this because even after 4 years of being crushed with all this goddamn inflation and all the other good stuff, you got some people who will, just like after we just got done talking about all this emotional stuff, will still vote for the people that already did this to them. So I don't know what's going to happen. You know,
I
now
predict
I'm
that
going
she.
now I'm going to try to affect it by voting for Trump. I'm going to try to affect it.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? Now I also have seen a lot of polls, but uh, those certain channels. If you watch certain channels, you get certain news, which is another thing that's kind of become a problem here. If you watch certain channels that's
mm,
more geared toward Republicans, you get better news on Trump. If you watch ones that's geared toward Democrats, you get better news on Kamala. But
yeah,
me, from watching a lot of underground videos and stuff like that on YouTube and stuff like that, different channels, and just seeing different people's opinions, I don't think Kamala really has that much of a chance. The black vote is very important to them. It's very important. And if they can't win like major cities like Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? They already having a problem with that. Atlanta ain't never went Republican, but the last time when they voted for Biden, they hadn't been Republican in like a long time. It was always a Republican state. They got them to vote for Biden by spitting that bullshit to them and stuff like that. But see, now they get everybody done seen this. My thing is, with they fucking wallet, Trump gonna win. Anybody who vote with their feelings,
I,
if more
I
people,
honestly think
if more people
she's
vote with
gonna
it,
win because the average citizen.
I'm listening to you.
I think I got a delay, man. That's why it might seem like I'm hopping in and out.
Yeah, I think so too. But go ahead.
So yeah, I'm be trying to cut you off, but yeah, I'm definitely on the delay. But I was saying I think the average citizen is a moron, and that's why she's going to win because everybody's just so emotional. It's a lot of people that are going to vote with her for her just to see a woman president, just to see a black quotation mark woman president.
Mm-hmm.
It just paints a good picture. It's a good narrative. It's a weird world we're living in. Um, I think this country's stupid enough to let this one president. Let me try to read.
Okay. So yeah, I was had a card there. Okay, hold on. Let me see. You got to join.
Hello?
Yeah, I see you.
Oh, yeah, I try to refresh, see if I can
You back.
fix this delay.
You back. You were saying.
What's up?
You were saying.
Oh, man. Just she gonna win, bro. That's boy.
You think so?
Yeah, this we stupid out here in this country. We stupid out here,
You
man.
think that you think they'll take 4 more years of the battering over their feelings?
Just to for the narrative of the black female president,
Well,
the emotions that's gonna come behind it.
I tell you this: if you listen to me right now, you might want to put your money in gold and some other things like that, because inflation is going to be high as hell, high as hell, like it is
Man,
now.
tell them about it. They better start a gallon of orange.
Look, yeah, gallon of orange juice about damn $10, ain't it?
I'm looking. I'm pulling it up now.
I know it is here about 8 something.
A gallon. This ain't even a gallon. Shit. I don't think that's a gallon.
Hmm.
Is that a gallon?
So
How
look,
many ounces in a gallon?
about at least 64. I
Let me
think.
find out. I'm not good.
While you doing that, I'm gonna talk about this right here. You know, the homie Hancock asked. That was another comment about helping people. I think it was more directed towards you. And he said,
Downing.
"Facts. Why try to help folks who don't want to help themselves? If they put themselves in that situation to begin with, I'm not gonna be so willing to help." And I agree with that. What you about to say, though, homie? Uh-oh.
Bucks, bro.
How much?
A half gallon is $6.88
Yeah, that's about right.
because it's 128 ounces in a gallon. And I'm looking at right here on Walmart.com where it's a thing of orange juice that's 89 ounces for 6.88.
Yeah, a gallon gonna cost about $8, $9, 10. Yeah, I know that from
That's
I know that from
fucking nuts.
I know that from going to the store and seeing that.
And people want 4 more years of that. I wish them the best of luck, man.
And you know what? But
People
you
figure.
know what? The thing of it is not that they want it. They just don't understand that that's what they're gonna get. And you know
That's what
what?
they're gonna get.
Let's before we get out of here, we're gonna move off of that subject right there. We're gonna move on to a bonus subject. We talk about this one for about 15 minutes. We're gonna get on out of here. But look, should everybody really be fucking allowed to vote?
Should what?
Should everybody really be allowed to vote? Because you got
Hell
some
no.
people that don't know what's going on in this Joker.
I'll say it since this your channel, and you know I don't know how you want to protect your shit. I don't want to say go hard, go home. Might not formally agree with this sentiment, but over here, Red Pill Ranger, Truth and Reality Undefeated, women should not have the right to vote.
Okay, yeah, we don't agree with that over here, but we're gonna
You
go
know what I'm
ahead and let
saying?
him finish what he's saying.
Women should not have the right to vote because everybody knows the vast majority, not all, but far too many women are emotionally driven. They make their decisions in life of how they feel and how things make them feel. Women thrive off emotion. They base the people they choose to be with off emotion. You want a woman to stay with you and be crazy about you, make her feel emotions all the time. It doesn't even have to be positive emotions. If the more you make her feel, the more she's gonna want to be around you. That's why they like toxic relationships and arguing, fighting, and nug nug. They love nug nug. Nug nug make her feel emotions all day. They are some emotions is their oxygen. So they shouldn't have the right to vote because emotions control them too much. And what did I say earlier? If a person can control your emotions, they can control you. So we don't need people out there voting and making real laws and decisions that's that easy to control. And that's why women should have the right to vote. How can you manage a country? You can't manage your own coochie. Look at the single mother rates and the deletion rates. No, they ain't got no. Nah. They shouldn't have the right to do it. That's my word.
Well, y'all heard it first here on the Go Hard to Go Home channel. And that's why we go hard to go home. Because you can come here and go hard and go and say whatever you got to say. If you ain't got, if you ain't gonna do that, you need to go home. Okay. Now, why we don't have the same official position on this? Because we do feel like it's some women that are in enough control themselves to be able to vote. We do agree that there's a high, very variety of people, men and women included, that probably should not be allowed to vote. Um, for the above stated reasons that the Red Pill Ranger just got done talking about. You got women and men that's just too emotionally driven, don't know what the hell the fuck going on, and yeah, they shouldn't be allowed to vote. Now, do we say that's all women? No,
No.
and he don't say it's all women either. I just want to point that out to y'all, but he just point out women first because sometimes they
Well, well, the
don't
thing is,
make some good
the men
decisions.
that are too emotional to vote, they usually can't vote because they already been in jail. See, emotional men that can't control themselves end up dead or in jail. Emotional women can just walk around in society and live because society designed to coddle and accept the emotional women.
Okay,
And that's the thing. Emotional women can still vote. Most emotional bitch ass men don't even have the fucking right to vote.
you're not counting LGBTQ men here.
Oh, them dudes be they be acting up too because they still got that testosterone. They stay in and out of jail because they still men.
But what I'm saying is that's a majority of Democrat vote too. So you have to kind of look at that. So the thing of it is like hey, like I say, here in what I'm saying, go hard to go homeland. We don't just say it's the women that's emotionally charged. We know it's guys out there that's emotionally charged. We know it's LGBTQ that's emotionally charged. We know there's a lot of people that's emotionally charged. It don't have to be even gender based or sexual orientation based. It's a lot of people that's emotionally charged. And for that reason, I would tend to agree with the Red Pill Ranger that she might have a chance of winning the election. She might have a very good one. But I don't see it based on me watching other videos, me seeing a lot of other people. I've done a lot of research on this thing. And a lot of people are angry about this economy, especially black people, Hispanics. There's a lot of groups of people that they're angry about this economy. And you got tax paying people that are immigrants, you know, Hispanic, whatever race they are, immigrants, taxpayers. They just want what other Americans want the same way we want it, and that's to get treated fairly. I'm here and I'm paying taxes. Don't give more to them than you give to me. The same way he just got done explaining Red Pill Ranger when he talked about the floods. You talked about that, right? Red Pill Ranger.
Yeah,
Yeah, the floods. And the people getting more, right?
yeah.
They getting more. than the people that's here that's been paying taxes and that's been doing the right thing. Even if you just here and you ain't got your citizenship yet and you paying taxes, why should somebody else get more than you? And that's the one all American thing that's going on about that.
Yeah, and that's what you're gonna have to deal with the with the Kamala administration if that's what's gonna lead the country for the next 4 years. We just had 4 years of socialism.
Yeah.
Y'all want 4 more years of socialism? I don't want 4 years of socialism.
Mm-mm.
I want America first. I don't care what people say. You black? Listen, I am American as apple pie. I'm not even an African American. I'm just an American. You're not gonna put a subtitle on me. And shit, I ain't even sure if my people from African. Black people from everywhere. I ain't done no ancestry.com. I'm not even welcome in Africa. You think I go there, they really gonna fuck with me like that? I'm American as apple pie. And can't do it, man.
And that's another thing. They don't.
America first.
I think a lot of people in America don't know that Africans and Haitians and all the other stuff don't really mess with American people like that.
They don't. They don't. You know, and that's why I need a president that puts American first, America first. I understand again. I empathize and sympathize with the plights of others. I'm not heartless. It's an unfortunate thing some of these countries got to go through. But if I was the president, I wouldn't give another country a nickel until every American citizen has some kind of roof on their head.
Yeah.
What I'm gonna get, what I'm until every American citizen can eat 3 meals a day. Why am I feeding other motherfucking citizens when we got Americans starving to death? Makes no logical sense.
Well, you know, I'm gonna go back to something they always used to tell us in the army. You remember this? And because they feeling of things is how they feel like things should be. Ask not what your country could do for you. Ask what you can do for your country. Ask not for what your country can do for you. You see what I'm saying? They want you to be always giving to them, and it's, that, like I tell people all the time when we had the pandemic, right? Look who they gave all the money to,
Hmm.
the companies and stuff like that, and there was a reason for that because they don't want you to be able to come and ask them for money and stuff. See, they gave that money to them. I mean, like, shoot, one of my cousins got some of that money, a whole lot of it, and the whole thing was to just keep they people on the payroll, and they really ain't got to pay that money back. A lot of them ain't got to pay that money back. And see, if they kept the
They
money.
did more for the immigrants than they did for homeless veterans,
Well, yeah, that's true too. Oh yeah.
and that's some bullshit. And then people like, don't hear me out. I know Trump made some bad decisions. He
Hmm.
said some dumb stuff. He done some dumb stuff. His life has been chaotic. Yeah, it is what it is. I'm pretty sure Kamala got a lot of skeletons in her closet, and I've heard of some of them already. She's done some shady shit. Y'all don't know. She used to jump off to some dude that was 60 years old, and she was directly under him. While under him, she got 2 promotions.
Hmm.
And she was, yeah, the older guy, and she was coming up. Now, it can be speculated that she fucked her way to the top. And somebody else that would have been qualified could have got their promotions, but she got it. And she was fucking the dude in charge. So I'm saying that to talk about the people that constantly try to attack Trump's character. You know, character. We got character here. You know what I'm saying? In the fact that she had evidence to get people acquitted, but didn't want to use it because it'll fuck with her numbers.
Oh yeah.
You don't want to sentence somebody and then come find out they was innocent. It makes your numbers look bad. It's a renege. Every place states, that's a renege. Nobody likes a renege nigga.
Oh yeah.
So character, as they attack Trump character about Stormy Daniels and all that shit, do you know? eh, We all fucked up out here one way or another. And Kamala Harris ain't motherfucking Mother Teresa.
No, she ain't. And you know, I'm gonna say this in closing because we go ready to get out of this Joker. But look, I Kamala Harris sold herself on any chances of me listening to her when she, um, hey, you down there, didn't step up and take control when she saw that Joe Biden wasn't where he needed to be right then. You're the vice president. You should have stepped up right then. Really, in all reality, this woman should probably be the president right now.
Excuse me.
She should probably be the president right now because this dude was just exhibiting all kind of bad behavior to the point that he had to back down out the doggone election and stuff like that. And they knew it. But it also shows more of her being a liar.
Oh,
Because,
character. Yes.
yeah, because she came on TV and told us it was all good.
She been saying he was good for the longest. She knew that nigga wasn't good for the longest.
Yeah,
And if he didn't step down, he'll still be running. And
yeah,
she'd be still back there supporting him like he all good. A matter
exactly.
of fact, a few days before he stepped down, she was saying how competent he was. And she knew that one. Ain't no truth in that one. Ray Charles can see that boy was
Yeah,
shaking hands with dudes on the stage that's not even there.
you know what I'm saying? But look, y'all, we about to get up out of here. Hey, I want to thank Nationality, the Red Pill Ranger, for coming out tonight. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure to check out the channel. Never spit it for him again.
Oh shit, sorry. Truth and reality undefeated. Truth and reality undefeated. I dropped the link in the chat. Check it out. Again, this a pilot episode for my boy on Go Hard, Go Home. It's only gonna get better.
Oh
He's
yeah.
gonna learn the technology. He's gonna learn the software. He's gonna be putting up some screens, some videos, some clips, some examples of stuff he's talking about. Come check it out as the production go up and the show advance. I think he's gonna start live streaming regularly. Tune in and yeah, go hard to go home. You come here on those soft shit.
Oh yeah. No, no, no. And y'all don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share. And hey, y'all know y'all gotta hit that doggone notification bell because I don't get on here every day. I come on here, we got to get contact. So I'm gonna be bringing people on a lot more now and things like that. That I'm gonna start learning about this, and the more I get into better with the technology, things gonna get a lot better. So I'm out of here, y'all. Take it easy tonight. Don't forget to check out my homie over there. And it's been go hard to go home.